Hey everyone, my name is Suraj and I'll be saying about to-do web app using Django. The first one, Django is a high-level Python web framework-based web framework that allows rapid development and clean, pragmatic design. Today we'll create a to-do app to understand the basics of Django. In this web app, one can create nodes like Google, Keep or Evernote. Modules is required is nothing but Django. The first one is the basic setup. Start the project with the following command: Django admin start project to-do site. Change the directory to to-do site. cd to-do site will change the directory. To check whether the server is running or not, go to let's create an app now. Create an app with the following command: python manage.py start app to do. The next one is the directory structure, which will be having to do app, and the to-do site, which is the main one, which contains settings.py, urls.py and some manage.py. So now we need to add the to-do app in your to-do site in settings.py. The next one is edit modules.py in to-do. From django.py import models. From django.utils import time zone. We'll be importing the time zone also. Class to-do models.models. Title is equals to models.char field, which will be maximum up to 100 char. Details is nothing but the text field, and date is nothing but the date time field. For now, default will be time zone.now. We'll be creating a function of a string which will return self.item, and finally we'll edit the views.py into. From Django shortcuts, import render, redirect. From Django.contribution, import messages. So from the forms, import to-do form, and from models, we'll be importing the to-do module. And we'll be defining an index which has a request. The first one is the item list. From to-do.object, order by, we'll be ordering it from date. So we can do one by one. If request.method is nothing but the post, then form is equals to to-do form request.post. It will be posting and submitting to the form. If the form dot is underscore valid, then the form will be saved or returned to the to-do. The form is equals to to-do form. We will be calling that function, and the page is equals to forms is the form, and list is the item list, and title is nothing but the to-do list. Now we'll be returning the render request. The template is to-do/index.html, and the page is the context. The function to remove item, it is to-do item as primary key from here. So we'll be making a new function, def remove request t item id. Item is equals to to-do.objects.get, id is equals to item id, item.delete. Messages.info is nothing but the request, item removed. We'll be informing that and returning redirect to. Now create a forms.py in to do. From Django import forms, from everything models import to do. The class is nothing but to do form, forms.model form, class is nothing but the meta, model is equals to do, and fields is nothing but all. And register models to the admin side. From Django.contribute import admin. From models import to do. Admin.site.register to do. Now finally we'll be creating a templates /to-do/index.html. The first one, HTML language value head is nothing but all simple. The style we'll be creating a box shadow, background, margin, bottom, border radius, adding everything all. We'll be adding a card hover, and we'll be having a submit form, adding background, border radius. Okay. Coming to the body, now we'll be importing this inheritance if message. For message, if in messages, we'll be leaving the alert message. Okay. And the next one is the to-do list. We'll be putting in the center, and finally we'll create a row for I in list to display the list. We'll be having cards, i.date and i.details, and form action is nothing but the post or either button to remove. The type is the submit, and the button and remove. We'll be having a remove option also, and finally the submit form also. And finally default value, and we'll be closing the HTML tag. So that's it.